Alright, so apparently Bardock's info dropped, and I still have not uploaded Vegito's, which is very sad, so I might just upload this and Vegito's showcase at the same time. But I'm ready. This guy's gotta come out, I think is it next week? Damn, we're already 2 weeks into having Vegito and Bardock's coming out. That's crazy. Anyway, so let's watch the spotlight and we'll see how Bardock works. For what I wait, is Bardock? Why am I forgetting? Is Bardock blue? I think he is. We're about to find out anyway, so here we go.
I'll show you how a Saiyan fights.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
So you start, of course, base.
You're finished.
Okay. Then you transform. Oh, oh, shit. Okay.
I'll stop you and change the future with my own two hands.
There we go. Here's his transformation.
Here, have it.
There's a spirit cannon. Oh, you can push enemies back.
Don't you dare underestimate a Saiyan.
Oh, interesting. Oh, he's tank. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid. I thought he was technical for a second, but he's a tank. Okay, perfect. Oh, sure. Sure. Why not? Okay. So the idea of using Bardock is to dash in to save comrades. Well, that's the important part of him being a tank. Protect allies by drawing in attacks and launching an explosive counterattack with your amassed power. From what I saw, he's able to both attack multiple enemies as a tank. One at a time, though. A little unfortunate. But he's also able to push back enemies with his super attack. That's another thing I saw. Well, let's see how he works. Okay, I need to fix this window. I have Discord up too, so don't worry about that part. Is this right? Yeah, sure, it's right. That's right. So, passive Rebel Warrior, an ability that strengthens self-based. Wait, well, oh my god, I can't read this. An ability that strengthens self based on attacks received. Oh, interesting. The revenge gauge fills up each time damage is taken, and damage taken will be reduced based on the gauge level. The gauge will gradually deplete if no damage is taken for a set period. There is no fixed amount of time. So, well, there is a fixed amount of time, just don't mention the number. But essentially, the more damage he takes, oh my god, I can't even. What am I supposed to say? The more damage he takes, the revenge gauge fills. But we don't know exactly what that revenge gauge does, right? Strengthens self based on attacks received. Yeah, just it only tells us that. Okay, so he gains certain buffs. But what kind of buffs? So that's the thing. Well, okay, the only thing that it does though is just reduces damage based off of the level of the gauge. So I'm assuming you can increase the gauge more than once, which is fine. So he'll be taking less damage the more he takes, I guess. Let's see what else he's got. Okay. His rush attack is a physical attack. Rush attack movement speed increases based off of the revenge gauge level. So even if he is taking damage, his attacks will be faster, essentially. When the gauge is maxed out, the number of attacks will decrease, but they become AoE attacks with increased damage until the gauge reaches 0. So your revenge gauge turns into an AoE rush attack. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wait, let me see this. Oh yeah. Now you can see. Yup. Transformation is level 7. Revenge. Oh, here it is. Armor and attack up increase. Sure. Revenge gauge amount gained from Rebel Warrior increases, and gauge power up will be extended. So in base form, I believe your revenge gauge is time counter is less than when you than compared to when you transform. Sure, that's cool. It makes sense, right? When you're Super Saiyan, you have a longer amount of time. To see Rebellion Smash, guarantee attack that sends targeted enemy and sends them flying. Yeah, dude, he's basically forcing enemies to move. If this enemy hits a wall or another foe, they will both receive extra damage and have movement speed down applied, which makes sense. Which makes sense, actually. Wild Roar. Invite enemy aggression while guarding and unleash counterattacks. Generate the surrounding shockwave that applies wrath to enemies it hits. The more enemy heroes with wrath applied to them, the more HP. Oh, so he just gets more HP. Okay, cool. Cool. We love heroes getting we love characters getting more HP. Yeah, we love that. Especially with tanks. We love that. Oh baby, we know why. You know, Bardock gets hit more, his revenge gauge goes up. When he uses the second skill, he brings a bunch of enemies in and gets more HP. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Further surrounding shockwaves will be generated each time damage is taken while guarding, which makes sense. Can move while guarding, re-enter the same command, activate a different skill, or perform a vanishing step to stop guarding. Interesting. Wait, re-entering the same command? I can see why, right? I can see why, right? So you activate this the first time, you only get a little bit of HP because you just applied Wrath to the enemies. But if you activate this a second time, you're basically getting more HP because I've already applied. Because Wrath is already applied, you get more of that. And since you'll be taking damage while you're guarding, your defense, I believe your physical defenses will go up. So that in turn increases your revenge gauge and all that stuff. So essentially, your point of it, right, is to just use this as your revenge gauge, your sinkhole essentially for a bunch of enemies to attack you at once. So when your revenge gauge builds up, you can then have Bardock attack everyone. That's pretty much the point of him right there on skill 2, but what's skill 3 looking like? Raging Charge. Move at high speed in a set direction to get to your allies. Oh, interesting. Okay. Enemy heroes or bosses in the movement path will be attacked with an uppercut. Applying movement speed down. After moving a set distance, enemies will be staggered by the attack. Stagger duration and damage dealt by the uppercut increase. The further you move. Can redirect while moving. Stops upon re-entering the same command or hitting a wall. Okay. In other words, the farther you go, the more staggered the enemy will be, and the slower they become, making it very lethal. Interesting. Is he better than Cooler? Probably, but he's not better than Vegeta. I don't think so. I personally think he's more of an offensive tank than more of a Vegeta. I think you guys will understand why. But I feel like I feel like he is more offensive in that case. But that's pretty interesting. As you can see, the further he moves down, the more staggered. Like that increased by a bit. Okay. What's this? Riot Javelin. Fire and energy blast in its direction. Blast carries enemy heroes. It hits and explodes. And it forces them to move. Doesn't say it, but it kind of forces them to move, which is cool. After a set amount of time has passed, or after hitting a wall. Yeah, it's about what you expect, except it's like, what you call it, the Cell Junior explosions, but it's on a super attack. I'll take it, it just depends on how much damage this will do. Well, this guy seems fine. Yeah, yeah. He seems pretty fine actually. I really don't see an issue. Well, let me pull down some of the stuff that I have right here. So here's his idle animations. What does he do? Does he do anything? Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, what does he do? Oh, come on, bro. That's... Oh, come on, bro. That's a show off. This mofo is showing off. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Transform? Transform?
This still isn't enough.
Oh, he doesn't transform. A little more subtle than some of the other ones that we've seen so far, but can't complain. He's just a motherfucking show off. That's all. Alright. What's this? I think that's his KO. Woo! Ooh, I like the KO right there. That's cool. Alright, this is Bardock's legendary outfit. Yeah, I love this one. This is the battle damage outfit that he took, I think, from when he was going up against Shield. I like it. That's good. If only I pull him. If only I pull his skin right there. What else do we have in here? We have his Dragon Ball acquired emote. I can actually play it.
Huh. I must be seeing things.
Oh, that's cool. Little Easter egg right there. Goku on the Dragon Ball, and him almost being reminded that that's his son, even though he doesn't actually know until later, until he sort of finds out. Well, he should have found out anyways, but
Seeing things.
that's pretty cool though. It's like what people call it. It's like at the end of the game, you have your basketball in hand. It's that kind of shit. That's cool. All right. We'll go into. I think this is. Yeah, this is Bardock. And its effects right here. Cool. Cool, cool. Let's go further down right here. What's this one? These are his skins, is what I'm guessing, right? Yeah, these are all his basic skins. And that's his original skin. Okay. What else do we have in here? I hope I didn't miss anything. I think this might be his MVP or his intros, one or the other. This is intros. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, simple. I like that. It's cool and collected. Okay, cool. I like that. Your boy likes it. Alright, let's see what we got in here. This is his MVP. Yeah, it's MVP right here.
Oh, give me a break.
And here's the other one.
This one goes to us.
Nice. I like that. I like the freaking backflip, reverse backflip right there. That looks nice. Alright. Last one.
No, I can still get much stronger.
I like that. That's his victory screen right there.
Next time I expect a little more.
Okay. Okay, I like this one a little. I like this
Still get
one.
much stronger.
That's cool. Okay, sure. Okay. That's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think of Bardock. I feel like Bardock is an interesting character. He is made to take hits. So is he better than Vegeta? I would say maybe second best, if not on par with how his mechanics work. But like I mentioned, you have to have this character take the hits. because that's the point. So if you can't really do much, I think this unit will be fine as is. So that way, the more damage he takes, the more damage you can do back. Plus, he can AoE on his rush attacks. So I'll say he's pretty fine. So let me know what you guys think of Bardock. It's like my third or fourth video I have to record today. It's insane. Anyways, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of Bardock. As always, I'll see you all in the next one.